Immortal is apparently now done with urea. We shall see how this will change with time. So propene is very simple to make. The propene. I should be able to make plenty of that for the carbonyl sulfide. We have access to the coal and the sulfur here at the mall, so I'm not worried about that at all. What I am worried about is my sodium carbonate. Sodium carbonate from sulfate. But let us remember that I have access to the slacked lime loop now. I have access to the slacked lime loop for this, so it is about dang time I actually set up the slaked lime loop. Slaked lime looping. So that'll be the first thing that we do, is set up slaked lime. Now, I am going to need a number of chemical plants for this, and I'm going to need a consistent supply of beautiful and wonderful and glorious salt. Lots and lots and lots of salt. So much salt that it might actually be more beneficial to actually do this at a salt supply and add to the station. And have a sodium hydroxide train station. Because this is ultimately for sodium hydroxide, for a consistent supply of sodium hydroxide. That will then get fed in, and it will make the other stuff out of it, but we don't necessarily have to do that there. Sodium hydroxide is pretty ubiquitous in how often it gets used, so it would be more beneficial to have that available than just make all the other stuff that it makes there, like the carbonate and the sulfate. So to do all of this, I'm going to need lots and lots of stuff, to the point where I'm actually gonna like decline. Not that far, but definitely lower amounts of belt to have enough space for stuff. Gosh, what could I get rid of? This is a good question. What can I get rid of safely? I sort of want like all the things. We can get rid of the filters now. And the rectisols. But I'm going to need soil extractors, lots of those. Just a few of those. And just a few of the washers. All right. So I've got some of those at this point. I'm just trying to think what else. I need some high pressures, I think. Maybe. I don't really remember, but more high pressures are always good to have. Slaked lime. Well, yeah, we need the high pressures to make the lime from limestone. That's what we need it for. So high pressures. The limestone comes. Oh right, this is going to consume coke. So I need to actually do this at a source close to coke as well. The salt is not particularly close to a source of coke, so I'd have to bring that in, unfortunately. I need something like this, but better. There's some salt, but that's over there. This is what I want. Right here, this. Right, yeah, that there. That right there. That's where we're building this. That means I will need more, absolutely more stuff and beautiful, glorious things. I will, for now, hold off on having access to my red belt stuff so that I can do my planning here. I don't even know exactly what scale we're going to be building at, but we're going to be building at a scale. I can guarantee that we will build at a scale. I need those. Yeah, how many of those? Exactly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 80 per second. That's 80 per second. Also, progress. It's moving. The tech is moving. Hallelujah chorus and all that good stuff. How's everything else doing? Right, the Arthurian DNA thing probably needs to be limited. Let's make sure we've got our chest limits set up properly. That could be a problem if they aren't set up properly from the start. A massive problem if they're not set up properly from the start. Will I be able to get the Naven's Codex anytime soon? I think that's Circuit 2 limited? So I limited that. Have I limited you? I have limited you. Okay, good. Good. I need to make sure that actually all of these chests are limited properly. Looks like it. Alright. Just wanted to double check that. And then we need to see for any other animals that exist. We've got a stack of muckbow. That's good. We've got our stack of the phage knots, the xenos that we've had for a while now. We've got some zipier, but that is fish. I need to actually set up fish at some point. Hey, we've got non-zero amounts of Arthurians. Celebration. Celebrate. We've got our Arthurians. Non-zero amounts of Arthurians exist now. Gee, I have to think. So we've also got Scrondrix, Fat Eye, and Kamouts. That's you, though. So I've already got the Kamouts set. What are the other creatures that exist? Oh yeah, Dingrits. Right. We've got Dingrits, and the Dingritio. I think that's it. Alright, Vonix. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head all of the remaining animals. It's a little hard. There's a lot of creatures. There's a lot of creatures and animals. I do know that one of these is going to be like Renea. There is another plant that will be available. Let's have a look-see at stuff and things. So when will... so there's Vonix. Vonix will be available along with Dingrits. Where's Scrondrix? There's also going to be the Antelope, but I'm not exactly sure. That's going to be a long time from now. Where's Scrondrix? After Land Animals 3. That'll be the Dingrits, Fat Scrondrix, and Vonix. What about water animals? Where's water animals? Because I'm also thinking there's the Trits that exist. I don't have them anywhere, so that's another thing. Add the Trits. I'm stalling for time, by the way. We've got 4 minutes before the break, and I don't want to be, like, in the absolute middle of things with setting up this slaked lime loop. Where's the crawdaddy? Let's go. Gotta shake that tail all day long. Let's go. Whoops. Wow, managed to break both of them this time. Oh god, don't walk right into the train. That would be a very bad idea. So we're going here. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Right over here. Do I even need that? No. I don't even need this line. This is line the redundant. Redundancy. It used to be required, but not after getting all of my train setups going. Alright. That is apparently required, though. Oh yeah, salt mines require fuel. Right. They require fuel to do their thing. How lovely. This is going to be very elegant. It's going to be very pretty and elegant. I am joking, by the way. It will be the ugliest piece of sin that you have ever seen. For the belt Getty that will be here. It'll be glorious in its ugliness. But I will at first set up the furnaces, I guess, for making the lime. Lime. This will tell me how much coke I need. It's likely going to be a metric F-ton. And then the chem plant makes the slaked, and it processes from slaked. So 80 per second of salt can make how much? It is 1-to-1, so 48 chem plants, 400 slaked lime. Okay, let's do this math right quick, right before taking our break, because it is that time. So 400 slaked lime. 40. 40 per second. Not that bad. Not actually all that bad. This is fine. 40, 24, and 48. That's not actually as bad as I was thinking. For 80 per second salt, having two yellow belts of not two yellows, two red belts of Coke. Two red belts of Coke is fine. That's 4 yellows versus 8. You know, just casually. Or is that 4 yellows? I'm not mathing today, apparently. Yeah, that's 4 yellows. Yeah, four yellows. That's not 8 yellows. That's more than 8 yellows. What am I thinking? Or bleh stuff. Things. Less. Anyway, it is break time. I can tell it's break time. We will of course be back within the next few minutes. I hope to see you soon. And I have returned. Welcome back. I apparently still have coffee in my cup. I'm just going to quickly remove the remainder of the coffee from my cup. There we go. All gone. So, slaked lime loop for the sodium hydroxide. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. That is a little bit more than one pump thingy. Why do I have coarse fractions in around? Probably did a thingy with undergrounds, likely. All right, you. Huh. Right. So, power. Power is a thing that needs to exist in these machines. Glorious, beautiful power. Power is awesome. Love having power. I'm just like very randomly doing all this. So there's our power. Is it enough? No. That's going to be a negatory. Definitely not. Definitely not. Where is my proper... This is the proper. Hello? Excuse me? Excuse me? Do your thing. How long are you? 30. So, by the way, I have finally figured out what the problem is with the productivity thingy. Why it seems like I'm not getting, or why I am not getting the amount that I'm expecting to get from the belt output, even though I have the actual number required. So, for example, this should be 15.6 per second at 26. If I had 26 of these, just as an example, if I had the 26 of these, theoretically, I should get the full yellow belt, right? Wrong. I do not end up with the full yellow belt. Why? Because of the same problem that affects the borax crystal mines. It's the exact same issue as what the borax crystal mines, because the borax crystal mines produce more than 1 unit of ore at a time. They produce like 3 units of ore at a time when mining borax. And it just will not, the mining drills themselves will not start a new cycle until the entire internal storage has been emptied. Which means we get this. You see it? It's pausing. You see how it's pausing like that? Do you see it pausing? Because it cannot immediately remove the stuff from its inventory. That is causing gaps. That causes gaps. The solution, because it's not that bad, the solution is all we need at the very end, we need to have this. We need to do this. That's it. It should give us the full output by doing this at this level of productivity. When we're planning out for yellow belts, this should theoretically be the full yellow belt. That is the solution that I have come up with. This will, I think, give the actual full output now of a yellow belt. I only actually was able to figure this out, by the way, while playing on my Factorio 2 map, where I have set up something like 16 lines of iron ore. Like 16 lines of iron ore, and and the same thing was happening after picking up the second productivity upgrade in particular, getting the minus 20, or getting the 20% productivity, which is what I'm at right now, and setting up lines of 26 mining drills, 16 sets of 26 mining drills, and not getting the full yellow belt out. So I just stuck the things on the end. Actually, it wasn't. Let's be clear. I think I was at the red belt stage at that point, so it wasn't 26. It was double that, basically. But it was still doing it with reds at the red phase. So when this was basically twice its size. But yeah, that should theoretically allow for the full throughput when using reduced number of mining drills. Now, I will need a few of these. Yeah, about that. How far can you stretch in actuality? Far enough. You can stretch far enough. So do you remember what I said about needing 4 belts of coke? This can be dedicated to just feeding the mines. Yes, please steal it. Please steal this concept. Remember what I did with the borax mines, by the way, in case you're wondering. The borax is right here. I had the borax mines, all of them feeding directly into chests. Now, if you are very paranoid, like I am, this is the way to do it. This is the actual way to do it. Ideally, you would have all of it feeding into the chests all at once. Everything would feed into chests, ideally. Or use really fast belts. Like, anytime you see there's... If you're using the bottleneck mod, anytime you see a pause button, a yellow, on these, and you know that it's not supposed to be yellow, that it's supposed to be going at 100% of the time, that is meaning that there is a slight issue. But at this point with 20% productivity, we're getting 15.6, so we do have a little bit of leeway. We do have a little bit of leeway of the entire production of one mining drill. So it's okay, I think, here, but not having all four of these pausing. Okay. Wow, I haven't fixed you yet? How have I not fixed you yet? Hold up, I need to fix you. Yeah, that's it. So again, same general type of issue. Uh, we're running into just inserter swing speed stuff and stack size stuff here. I need to have this extra one on the end to make sure that I have complete compression on these belts. That's the only reason. In order to completely compress this, I actually need to have the extra inserter on the last item, the last machine in the chain. Because it won't be fully compressed, even though it theoretically should be, it won't be unless I have those extra inserters on the end. Okay. So I need more thingies. Do I actually need the washers? No. No, I don't. So actually, that can go back to 10. And we can be like, hey, if we're over 20, just auto trash. So we've got a few high pressure furnaces. We're going to need like even more going forward. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I don't want to copy these because it's using the small poles. I think I have this built somewhere with the medium poles. Somewhere? Where do I have this? I'm pretty sure I have this built somewhere with the medium poles. Yeah, right here. This beautiful monstrosity. Right in here. This beautiful monstrosity of a thing. Hello, monstrosity. Yeah, that's the thing. Right there. I need 4 of you. Yeah, 4 of you. That would actually work as is, but it's not actually correct. Let's get it here. There we go. And yes, I get that I could use this space for actual more mining, but will I really need... Hello? Belt? No, belt! Why? See, I need to be able to push E and have it auto check. I need to be able to push E for it to auto check and update. That would be great. That would be fantastic. Okay. Vehicle! We have work. We have stuff that we need from the bus. Let's just ignore the fact that I have lots and lots and lots of coke there that's not currently fully being utilized. it's planned to eventually be fully utilized. It's there for a reason. Ahem. By the way, I do distinctly remember Pynodon being slightly mean and increasing the optical fiber requirement for blue science from 1 to 10 very recently, with the very specific reason being that he simply did not like seeing people with warehouses full of optical fiber. Like, you do realize that I build to specific amounts of stuff for planning for full utilization. I plan to have enough for full utilization, and if I overbuild, it's for a reason. Like, having a chest full of stuff means nothing. It means nothing. Like, yeah, I have a chest full of stuff. So, like, and like I have a chest full of stuff because I've chosen to have a chest full of stuff, not because it's not enough consumers. Not because there's not enough consumers of the stuff. It's because I have chosen to produce that much stuff. Oh, he's already seen the warehouse. He's already seen all that. And I know for a fact that it's primarily me that he is referring to when it comes to that. It's like, oh, come on, how many people have gotten to optical fiber on streams? Like, how many people have actually have gotten through optical fiber on streams? It's not a very high number. And it's primarily me. So, that being said, 10 is a little much on the optical fiber for blue science. Just gonna say that, especially since you need the optical fiber for the circuit 2s. If the blue science wasn't circuit 2s, then sure, have more optical fiber than just one, but because it's circuit 2s, and those use optical fiber as well, so you're getting optical fiber both as the actual science and in the item, another item in the science. It's used twice already. Doesn't need to be made 10. Doesn't need to be increased all that much. Especially because optical fiber is now, used. It's used in a lot of things. It is actually used in a lot of things. You're like, how many people have gotten to the neuromorphic chip phase in Pi Alien Life? Like, seriously. Like, let's be completely honest here. How many people have actually made it to the neuromorphic chip stuff? Like, that one's completely new. Brand spanking new item. These neuromorphic chips. These empty neuromorphic chips. They're brand new as another consumer of optical fiber. So, yeah, having this be 10 is a bit much. A bit much. I mean, I can understand more than one. But 10? Times 10? Nah. Nah. I can understand 2 to 5 at best. That is what my brain can comprehend. Not 10. Anyway, I can get rid of the salt mine, that research center thing. I can get... I can reduce the number of high pressure furnaces I'm holding on to, can't I? Down to 50. See, I didn't make a plan in Hellmod. Let's make a plan in Hellmod so I actually get a better idea of stuff and things. We are going to do sodium hydroxide. Do that. That. Do that. That. Do that. And we will be good. We won't actually need extra slacked lime. I mean, extra limestone once we set this up. Won't actually need extra limestone after setting this up, so it will be note. Well, I'll note how much limestone I need, like how many buildings it'll be to make it, but in the end, it'll be net zero. It'll net zero, so let's just get rid of that. So 7 or 80 salt per second. Why won't it? All right, ingredient input 80 salt. Hello? Why are you so dumb? Why? Matrix solver. There. That fixes it. 80 salt. 400 slaked lime. 40 lime. 40 limestone. 60 coke. Here's our numbers. Yeah, 40 HPFs and like tons of these guys.